Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 as we follow my career Farquar Freight as we continue to try and conquer Britain whilst driving for SD Logistics. There's a lot there going on. We're in London, we need to find a job, but I want to just have a little look at something first, so let's get going. So for the last few outings, I've asked for a bit of feedback on the powerful truck, and it turns out that it is a Scania. Simudad got in touch, said he believes it's a Scania, I think an S, Scania S, Scania R. So we're just going to have a look at that. I don't think we're going to have enough money because we've got 198 grand. I could sleep again, but then it would probably be sort of late afternoon and then we'd be driving in the dark. But if we go and have a look at services, truck dealers, if we hop over to Scania, we've got one in Manchester. If we'll look at buy online. So well, I'm going to assume it's right at the end here. These are quite expensive, aren't they? This one comes in with a base engine of 650 horsepower. And this one's 730 horsepower. So that's 256 grand. Now, is that maxed out is the question. That's the body. That is the wheels. I think that's the top one of them. So 730 is the top base engine. We do have a modified Euro 6 V8 here as well, which would add an extra 26, or we trade in the old one, so it'll add an extra 2 grand to it. And that would give us 770. And if we look at transmission, it's got the top gearbox in. Inside, UK exclusive. Let's have a little look what this is like. Haven't driven a Scania. Oh, the wood hasn't come up. Where's my wood? So we're not having that. Well, we've got the V8 exclusive. Why is that not? There we go. There we go. Because we want it for the obviously for the UK. And then with any extras that we might want to put on, we're probably going to be looking at around about 300,000 is what we need. So if we exit there, thus our new goal financially for a little bit is to go out and make that money. But what we need to do then is earn it, because we are a little bit off. So on the freight market, we're in London Central at the moment, or Central London. There we go. Load in. PC's a bit busy today. Got a lot of uploads going on in the background, so we might get a little bit of interference. Route length. Where do we want to go? We've been to Felixstowe. We need to get to Canterbury. That would be nice. Or Folkestone, sorry, not Felixstowe. Folkestone. Canterbury. There we go. We've got one. That would tick us off a new spot. So how long have I got? I've got an hour to get there. Hopefully. Oh, traffic willing. That's not going to take us too long. Alright, let's not mess about. And let's get going, shall we?
Get on with it.
Get on with it, lad. Stop piss-arsing about. Money to be made. Is that everything on? That is everything. I still feel like I'm sitting way back in the Volvo again. Right. Let's try and have a cleaner outing today. I think we've had some rough ones lately. Yeah, it does feel a bit stuttery. I do apologise for that.
Turn right.
I've been busy recording extra content. Half term's coming up soon, and I'm going to struggle to record during half term. It's 2 weeks with the little one at home, or not the little one, but I always got the little one at home, but with the elder one at home. And Mum was unable to get much time off during half term, so my recording time for that is going to be limited. I mean, it would have been nice to have gotten some streams up while people are maybe off work and off school. So I'm trying to record a little extra stuff else to release during those 2 weeks. Well, I've recorded some of it, but I've got to get it uploaded. The channel members will still have early access to that. That will, as soon as that's up and sorted and what have you, I will release that for them. So yeah, just something a bit different. A little bit different. You know, we're still within the vein of our simulators and vehicles and stuff like that, but it's a little bit different. Come on, I've got an hour for this pickup. We went and got a boat a few trips ago that changed by the time we got there. Finally somewhere going somewhere new, and we're going to get stuck in traffic and not be able to pick it up. So as long as it's far, is it 5:37? As long as we can get there before it's like 6:15, I think we should be all right. Try not to speed. We'll be caught speeding in London as well. Just get us in more trouble. I think Simudad said after we had the episode or the delivery with all the crashes in, I think it was like 16 grand delivery. Simudad checked on the logbook and over 5 grand in fines on that, so that was good. It's a good job. Like I said to him, it's a good job. Everyone else in the background is making money for me. Those lights aren't for me, are they? But anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the content that is going out. I know it's very truck-based at the minute. SnowRunner and ETS is where we're at. But that's what I'm enjoying, so that's what I'm going to be putting out. This morning chatting in Discord, I did say I do need to get round to doing another FS episode.
Go straight.
Just really enjoying what I'm doing at the moment. I will try and have one out soon. Or have already gone out, you know. I do get ahead with some stuff. It's just my love for the farm sim at the minute just isn't there. And I know the thing is, I know once I get on and start doing what I need to do, I'll enjoy it and it'll be fun for a little bit. But it's just that long-term part of, you know, the developers have pissed me off with what they're doing and how they are, and makes me not want to play their game. I'd prefer to play some lesser games than that. Not, and you know, I hate to get into it every time, but it's just the arrogance of them. The arrogance just annoys me. Come on, lights. We've not got long. And I'm sure some people think, oh, you must be arrogant because you think they should make the game how you want it. I'm not the only one who's not happy. It's not just me.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, it's going to be every light, isn't it? It's going to be every light. I was going to have a little out of cab look at London, but now it's changed. I'm going to try and remember to get a little bit more out of cab shots for you, because we don't really see the load at the minute. Oh, I need to be over. I do apologise. He wanted to go the other way as well, so I guess that works for us.
Keep left.
I'll get through here with a trailer later. am I going? I am going right, yeah. See if we can get a light on screen so we can see what we're doing. Got about 15 minutes to get to pick up. Maybe a bit more than that. 20. Got 20 minutes to get to pick up. Come on, change. And as well as trying to play a few different games and simulators, I've been enjoying watching some different stuff as well. And Ellipse Gamer and Simudad. Ellipse Gamer's been doing it for a while. Simudad sort of recently started with Derailed. Now, I don't like... Not that I don't like... I don't like trains. Not that I don't like trains. I'm just not like a train fanatic or really into trains and stuff. But that game looks so complex and so cool. Like, I'm really enjoying watching those guys play that. So really quite realistic train sim. A lot of physics-based stuff in there, and there's a lot of manual control to it, and I'm hoping there's no one down there. Like, the game's not finished yet, it's still in early access. It's got manual attached for all its hoses and pipes and stuff, and oh wow. So alien for a simulator to have some of that stuff. Yeah, it's such a complex game. That's what I'm enjoying about it. It's not necessarily the trains, the complexity of it, and you know, the depth that you have to go to, and like with the different stations and the maps and the routes, and like you have to set all your switches and do everything. Really, really cool. Let's hope we can crawl through that. Not get in trouble. More traffic. Do you think... How far ahead is my route? Can I sneak up and then force my way back in if I need to? Oh, mate. Don't you hold me up. I think we'll be able to force our way in if we need... Oh, that's alright. We're going round right at the top. This is the correct choice for me. A little bit of city driving. How about that? Something I was considering as well, bringing in. I think it's like, it might even be 2 years now. 2 years old. There was that city driving taxi game. I think it's set in like Barcelona or Madrid or somewhere. Now that always tickled my fancy when that came out. Never watched anyone play it. Never played it myself. And I was looking on CD keys the other day, and you can get it for like a tenner. I think Steam still want like 25-30 quid for it. But CD keys has it for like $9.99 or something.
Keep right.
And everyone loves to watch me drive and crash and smash things up. So I was wondering whether Farquar Freights and Farquar Transports could venture into maybe the taxi business in Spain. Might be a thing. So yeah, there's that. Obviously, I got the game this starting probably this weekend. I'm trying to think of schedule now when this is going to go out. But yeah, it's yeah, like I say, it's something different. Maybe not the best game in the world, but something that I'm having a bit of fun with. And that is what is important in doing this, I think. Spent too long trying to do what I think others might want to see and watch and have. And I just think at this point, I'm not big enough to really have that. That shouldn't be my concern. I should be concerned with making sure I'm having fun and doing what I want to do.
Turn right.
I think this is where, annoyingly, this is where we just dropped off, isn't it? I dropped off that thing that I couldn't park.
Finally, we are here.
So I left here to go and rest, to have to come back again. I thought this felt like a familiar route. Not to worry ourselves. Now, can we change much about that? I don't necessarily want to try and make it longer, do I? We'll go with whatever it's given us. We'll go with what it's given us. we shall take the job. It is to Canterbury. It is for 7,000. It's not a lot, but as you can see, our drivers are in the background earning us money. We're already up to 206 grand. So we've got to try and get attached. Now, I didn't do well with trying to park here. Hopefully I can get out with a trailer a bit better. Yeah, we had to put our trailer down the side of this. Or down the side here. I doubt this trailer was sitting here when we came before. Because I slept. It may have been, but I don't think it would have been. Right. Let's get out on the road to Canterbury. It's a fairly sizable trailer to try and get out of here as well. Like out of, for me anyway, to get out of London with a long trailer. You shouldn't have to cruise through city centre, so there is at least that. Try and take it easy. Quite often rush these too much. Always too hasty in everything. Everything when it comes to playing and doing. Too hasty. Whereas like in the background, I've gone back to playing Starfield. Still haven't finished it. And I just love just wandering around and doing so. I play that at such a slow pace because I play it for myself.
Keep left, and then turn left.
As soon as I hit record, it's just, oh, I must be progressing. Here? Here. Yep. Nice and easy round here. Nice and easy. So I might try and get a couple of these recorded today. I might try and get a couple of these on the schedule ready. Still going a little bit quick, aren't I? Definitely going a little bit. Oh, it's 50 here anyway. Nice! 50 in the tunnel. Is this where we came and ran out of fuel one time? Getting flashbacks to run out of fuel somewhere. I think it might have been there. Off to Lewisham. Straight on, straight on. On the A2 to the A20. Looks like we've got ourselves a wee turn off.
Then turn right.
I was hoping we were going to get a bit of engine braking, but that didn't happen.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So has anyone got plans for their half term? Those of you with little people? Not sure what I want to try and do with the boys. I hope it's nice weather so we can get them out. Like, them two cooped up for 2 weeks is a lot. A lot for them, especially with the eldest one, mate. He's getting trying and troubling. Need to get them out down the park. Got a load of remote control cars we need to break in and or probably just break in and have some fun with, either down the park or down on the dunes on the beach. As long as it's not wet. So as long as it's not wet, you can get out and do stuff. No matter if it's a bit windy, a bit chilly, a bit cool on, all good. So when we get that, them spring showers, That's what we don't want. Into Kent. I don't know why that didn't acknowledge the button press. It's as if being on the accelerator almost cancelled it out. Which was weird. Just trying to get a little shot of the load. We'll hog the middle while we're doing scenics. Let's see if I can get a nice part of that I can use for a thumbnail, rather than always being parked up. It would be nice to have a thumbnail on the road. On the road again. And we can always, I guess I'd always pause for a thumbnail and either edit it out or leave it in. Again, that's something else I often worry, or not often, I always worry about. Yeah. And which is weird, because in Sumidad's recent sort of SnowRunner stuff, let's keep indicating, I guess, he stops to take his thumbnail and he keeps it in, and like it's part of his content. He asks, and do people mind? Would they rather he edited that out and do? And while I'm watching, I think it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that someone stopped to take a screenshot, whether to use for a thumbnail or for something else. That don't bother me at all. So why do I worry about it in my own, in my own content? Why do I put so much more extra pressure on myself? I'm no more professional than anyone else of an ilk like me. I'm no greater, no better. Why do I don't know. With this tube stuff, I do think I do put a little bit too much pressure on myself, and a little bit too much expectation as well. A little bit too much expectation.
Right.
So. And I think it's like managing expectation for content and its success and its reach. Like, it's not about lowering expectation. It's about understanding and managing that expectation. I think because with the older farm sim stuff that is no longer here, it did well, right? And it probably did better than a channel of my size should. So then someone's got to let me through, mate. So one of you's got to give. Yeah, so then I put that expectation on a lot of my content, even though I know that that's not going to be as popular. And it's just managing that. Not being so harsh on myself and the content. Alright, I think we're good to go over. Yeah, the truck that was merging, I think, should have either slowed down, since there was no way I was getting out of his way, or the one behind me should have given me a little bit of space. But other than that, it's been a pleasant little trip. It's not a long one, so it's yeah, it's nice. Nice little trip down south, and then hopefully we can get something from Canterbury that will take us somewhere else that's new. There we are, into Dover. Absolutely beautiful. Perhaps we should stop in Dover and grab a nice thumbnail. I don't think we're really getting down onto the coast though with our route.
Turn
We'll see. Yeah, looking decent. There's the cliffs over there. Come on, truck, getting away on the cliffs. Nice. Yeah, we don't see enough outer cab, so I do apologise for that. I tend to just stay in. Got to get through it. Got to get to the point of delivery. No, let's stop. Let's have a little look. Let's enjoy the scenery. The maps are beautiful. I was thinking this as well when watching the trailer for Missouri. Went out from the day of recording this, like a few days ago, or maybe even last week. Anyway, yeah, Missouri trailer went up, and it looks beautiful. Map looks beautiful, and that's what got me thinking. While I'm playing, I don't see a lot of it because I'm just in cab doing deliveries. Like, this looks really nice. Take a couple of little shots. I'm gonna keep this in. And then you guys can tell me, is this too annoying? Do you want me to keep this stuff out? That might not even be the screenshot. We still might have a travelling one. But, yeah, it's just nice to get some shots. Because if not, I don't have anything like to share about my route. Like on Facebook and in Discord. Now, I love seeing screenshots. And I always ask, you know, oh, I'd love to see more of other people's screenshots. I need to try and get some more of my own as well, because a lot of the games when I'm playing them, obviously I played for when being recorded like this, and SnowRunner and stuff. SnowRunner's a little bit easier to grab a screenshot and chop it out, and I do have multiple saves of SnowRunner, so I've started with watching Simudad do his SnowRunner hard mode. I've started to play along a little bit because I can't record at the same time, I can't edit at the same time, and I like to be able to sit and watch it, so I watch it in the evening on my PC. So I think rather than trying to do something at the same time as watching, I'm gonna sort of play along. So I started a new hard mode save. It's got no mods on it. It's very vanilla. A very little DLC on that one as well, because it's my copy that's on Steam that doesn't have everything, because my recorded one is on Epic. And yeah, so I've been playing along with him. So as I'm playing that, I'm grabbing more screenshots there than I have on any other one. Same as like, a lot of the shots that I share on Instagram and Facebook and even in the Discord come from my console. Obviously, no one's watching me play my console, so there's loads of different stuff that come from there. I play a multitude of games on my console, so there's all sorts. All sorts. Was it somewhat to play, or learn to play, I think it's called TARDS, Totally Realistic Delivery Service. It's like a comical physics-based game. Deliveries again, though. Man loves the delivery. So I've been trying to learn that so I can teach him that and show him how to play it when he's well behaved and listening. I often tell him, I'll teach him and show him how to play anything, but you've got to listen. And the worst thing that boy's good at is listening. Paying attention. Admittedly, he's 5, but if you want me to do something, I will do it, but you need to pay attention. If not, I'm just wasting my time, and I'd rather go do something else.
And then exit left.
Because it's not something I necessarily want to play, and I don't know it. Like, he tried to play it himself. He's like, how do I do? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I've never played it. So the buttons are on the screen. You're learning to read, so let's use it as learning to read. I don't want to. You do it. Well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to play it. Do it for me. No. Me playing it is not you playing it, and then you get bored, and then you misbehave. Meanwhile, I'm playing TARDS. So, yeah. Parenthood. Done it all before, mate. Although my daughter was a little bit better with listening and learning when I taught her how to play Xbox. Minecraft and Fable and stuff. My daughter still loves Fable. She's 21 this year and she's excited about... She's been excited about Fable 4 since they announced it. And it just keeps getting put back. It was 2 years ago we got her a Series S so that she'd have a console to play Fable on. And at the rate that Fable keep getting set back, it's probably not going to release on the Series. It'll be on the next gen. Right, never mind. Tried. We tried. As parents, we tried. So what's our outside like here? Hey, this is when we need to do it, and when we're sat at the lights and stuff. And as long as there's not a lot going on, I sometimes just grab a still from the recording for a screenshot. I just can't drive the game out on that view. It just feels weird, especially with the wheel. I mean, but even with the, when I was on the controller, it just didn't feel right. Don't know what I'm indicating. Whereas if I'm playing with a controller, odds are, if it's a vehicle game, I'll go out a cab because it just feels a little bit more natural. Some things I don't. When I play rallying on my console, I try and go in cab with a controller. I mean, rally games are pretty darn hard anyway. Hard with a wheel and pedals. And sometimes I think it's easier to use a pad on them.
Turn right.
Quite often, on a Sunday, if the missus is at home and the boys are reasonably well behaved, that's when I sneak up and try and play a bit of rally and play the old ones. I think I've got like WRC 5 through to 9, Dirt 2 on and Dirt 2 on. Also got the EA one.
This is where it ends.
I think I've missed the turning. I think I got the EA one. It's alright, we need to get roads anyway. The EA one was free, or like really cheap. I think it was like dirt cheap because I had Dirt 2, and I think they were doing like a bundle deal at the time. I don't think EA WRC was as successful as they were hoping it was going to be, so they bundled it up with Dirt 2, and sort of like that loyalty thing where if you've already got one of them, so you still get the super discount on the one that's left. So yeah, I grabbed that really cheap. Way back when I first started this channel, we had a lot of Dirt 5 on here, and I used to put the odd Dirt 2 run on. They've all been deleted. Right, so where was this entrance? See, that's what you should do when you miss your turn, and I normally panic, back up, and smash into everything. What you're supposed to do is just drive around and come back calmly. Don't worry, I'm not going to suddenly force a load of rallying on you. Now, what I really needed to do was assess that entrance and probably come in from the other direction, because that would have been easier. Oh, it's loads of room. I didn't think I had room. Right, where am I going? Around the back, I'm still rubbing on a post, but I think we're alright. Where am I dropping this off? We've got to go in that bay. Well, we've tried that before, and I know that was a complete disaster. There we go. This may be a press A to deliver type job. We will go out a cab for this. I am not getting in there. I am not that good of a driver. Not far enough over this way for starters. Alright, let's see what we can do. Same as I often give myself a hard time for using outer cab to reverse and stuff, but it's a game. I'm not a professional driver, and sometimes I watched the big boys, the big boys play WCW lot where the big boys play, and you know, people like Squirrel with his massive sim rig, like, you know, 10 grand's worth of sim rig or whatever it is, and sometimes he's out of cab for reversing. Oh. Again, I don't know why I hold myself in such a way. Oh. That spoiled it, didn't it? Wonder if I can just give him a little push now. Now that we've started. Oh. Just gonna give you a little rub, mate. Again, I should have gone out and come up. I'm gonna break this. This is Snow Runner coming out now. Just force it in. Yeah. Next time, I need to remember when I get one of these type of spots, is that... Sorry about the camera angles. I need to go off that way and then try and reverse in. Like, that's why delivery drivers get out, have a little walk around, have a drink, have a smoke, and then drop off. Getting out, they're doing their risk assessment. Where's the space? What's probably going to cause the issues? Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself from now on. He's not being lazy, he's being safe. I know, I just need to get it I just need to get it straight now. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I stuck with it. It weren't the cleanest. Still isn't the cleanest. But I'm glad I stuck with that. Got an enormous sense of well-being. Let's drop it off. Only went like less than 100 miles, 2 hours. Excellent job. Excellent. Right, continue on. And that is going to be it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Nice little chat, nice little drive. Parking wasn't great, but I got it in there. And like I said, I'm pleased that I got it in that tight gap. Like, we know how bad I am at this game. We know how bad I am with spatial awareness. We know how bad I am at parking. That was a success. That was a success. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.